1.
Okay, welcome to session 4 of Lost Mine of Phandelver, where a bunch of us nerdy geeky people play Dungeons and Dragons.
With zero voice acting skills.
With zero,
Not that that's relevant to the intro at all.
I don't know about that. I can do a Sean Connery. So, last we left off, you were ambushed by goblins. That's where we left off. You fought the goblins. You captured one of them. Did someone take the name? She said someone would. No. Okay, it had a name, I think.
Sorry, was it Yeg?
Oh, it could have. No.
Was he the jerk, or was he the
No,
goblin?
no, Yeg is
Yeg
this.
was
Yeah, it's the cook
Oh.
here. He screamed his name as he on a dying breath. So the nameless goblin led you to this here Cragmaw Castle, where you have heard rumors that, or rather, a lot of people saying that Gundren Rockseeker was taken here, who was the patron who had found the lost Echo Cave, or Wave Echo Cave, that was a magical cave lost for centuries and now refound. You have battled a lot of goblins, some hobgoblins, and gotten your way into this place where a grick ambushed you and you killed it, and now you are in a room, and we have dynamic lighting so people
Yay!
see.
Yay!
Realistic.
Yes. So let's see how that works.
It's also realistic because my token is sluggish.
Also, question here: there is a brazier, as the picture might show you. Did you want to make it into a burning brazier, considering Tanwen wanted grick meat?
Oh, what?
You want?
Did you want to light the brazier?
Yeah, little
Did you
fire
want
pit.
to like
Yeah, I'll light it up to
Okay.
cook my grick meat.
It's
Grick
just gonna
meat.
be awesome with dynamic lighting.
Yeah. So
Is this
Here.
fake?
I'll stand beside it and light it.
See here. So I'll say this. As you sort of settle the brazier, you notice that there is something buried underneath the coal.
Ooh,
And
can I dig it out?
Yeah, as you dig it out, you see or you grab a gold statuette of what looks like a sun elf wrapped in crimson cloth.
Cool. I'm gonna show everybody. It's like the frog, but not.
Yeah, the frog's cooler.
It's not Vincent. Got it.
It's no Vincent, but it's pretty cool.
Why would they just
And
put a statue in a brazier and try to?
as you actually, yeah, because I noticed. As you grab the gold statuette and show it to your party, you hear a voice in your head saying, "Ask one question and I shall answer.
Oh.
Whether
Kim,
it
here?
is." What was that?
Can anyone else hear it?
No, in your head, the voice goes.
Okay.
So basically, I don't know how to explain this properly, but the Augury Spell is what it offers to cast for you.
What does
So,
that do?
Augury,
Sorry.
I can see something. If I'm not wrong.
so you receive an omen from an otherworldly
Ooh.
entity, this gold statue, regarding a specific action in the next 30 minutes. And you can get either good results, bad results, both good and bad, or nothing for results that aren't especially good or bad.
Okay. Well, I'm not just gonna talk to it without telling my party what's going on. I'm like, I think this can do a thing, so I'm gonna try something. So I can ask it a question. Is that
You
how it
can
works?
ask
What?
about a specific course of
What are you
action that
saying?
you might want to take, and
Oh, okay.
its outcome, whether it will be good or bad, or maybe both.
Okay. So I'm going to say, well, I want to figure out where Gundren is. So can I ask it like, how to word this? If it are we going to be able to find Gundren in this castle?
So you get wheel, which is the omen for good results.
Hey.
Cool. We're gonna find Gundren here. The statue talked to me, guys. It's cool.
Tanwen's acting weird. She might be possessed.
Also, as I'm holding this statue, can I roll something to see if like I'm fiddling with it, and can I see if it actually breaks?
Oh, I mean, it is pure gold. Gold is kind of it is formable. It's not very a strong material, but I mean, unless you are with a purpose trying to break it, I would say no.
Okay.
You're just in your
Try
normal.
your
Your normal
Well, I don't think she's trying. She's
I
just
will
it's one
rip
of her
its head off.
it's
Yeah.
one of her things
yeah, no.
that she fiddles with stuff.
I mean, if you enough time, you might break it, but not right now.
Okay, cool.
With practice.
With enough,
With some
With practice.
practice, I can break it.
yeah, yeah.
I promise.
Awesome. Okay. Well, so we know he's in the castle and we'll be able to get to him here. So I have a good feeling about this. And any idea which way we should go?
So you're just gonna take the word statue
Yes, I
you
trust it
found
completely.
in a brazier, assuming that people were trying to burn it, which means it's probably bad.
Well, you know, maybe they just thought it was spooky.
You don't think it's spooky?
I mean, I don't know.
You don't think there's like a demon in there trying to come out and take advantage of us and maybe kill us?
I'm gonna hand it over to Vincent and
I'm
see.
not taking it. You serious? No,
Well,
no.
you're the smart one. Check it out.
I'm not. No. No. I'll look at it, but I won't touch it.
All right. Well, I will hold it up for him to look at. Is there anything?
Can I make like an investigation to see if I know what this is?
You can make an Arcana check. That
16.
I mean, you might have heard about statues that speak and might have imbued spells to them. It doesn't seem that. I mean, the spell that it cast seemed harmless enough that you could trust this thing.
I'm not gonna trust it, but if I know that it's not a threat, I'll let Tanwen keep it.
Okay, cool. Thanks. I stuff it in my pocket. Not very carefully, because I'm not very careful.
So do you
really
then
want to
apply
break
the
it.
brazier?
Can Can I roll a religion check to see if it's a
Oh,
religious
yeah.
idol
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
or if it's just a weird statue that talks?
Sure, you can make a religion check.
18 for +0. That's pretty good.
Ooh.
Uh, so, yeah, maybe. You haven't really heard of anything that does that in. Yeah, but, I mean, there are examples of. Rather, I should say, there are examples of things that do speak to their the people who are praying to that specific god that the thing is made for. But you get the sense that if it were religious, it would probably be that Tanwen would have to be praying to that deity, that the deity that has granted the powers of this thing.
Okay.
You don't know what deity Tanwen would pray to, but she doesn't seem that religious. She seems more wolf-like.
So it's more of so it's more of a like a channeling ability versus an actual like relic of a god.
Yeah, it seems to just have this magic imbued in it, and you don't think it has any religious connection to it.
Got it. Okay. So I'll look at Vincent and I'll point to the statue and be like, it just has magic in it. It's not. Yeah, pretty much you pray to your god when you're holding on to it, and your god answers for you. So she's just talking to the person she believes in. It's okay,
Nah.
right, Ileana? She like kind of turns her head and looks up towards the sky.
Thumbs
Gods
up.
are overrated.
Are you there, Ileana? It's me, Keeley.
It's me, Keeley.
I know.
Oh, can I
So-
light the thing for funsies?
Sure. Yeah. There you
Why
go.
would you want to
Yeah.
worship a god for power and be in service of it when you could just go to college to get magic?
Good point.
because
I mean, that's
You're
fair.
supposed to get magic.
my magic can bring back my magic can bring back the dead and allows me to see through darkness at any given distance. I think that's pretty cool. She kind of like
I do not
tilts
feel
her head
poor in
towards
any
him.
capacity.
Yeah, but I can whisper without anyone hearing me.
I can make bells appear.
I can insult people.
I can.
People with an axe.
I can. You know what? She
Yeah, I'm
wins.
with Tanwen on this one.
They win. Keeley-
Our philosophy discussion is over.
Keeley looks down at her hands, having no spell slots, and she's like, "Yeah, they win."
Oh yeah.
Oh, do we
Vincent
want to
does a
do?
quick triumphant jump? Jump of glee.
No, not you. Them. And she points
Aw.
towards the melee group. And she's like,
No.
"No."
I'm still gonna do the quick triumphant jump because I think I won that.
I'm so proud of you. I'm gonna open this door again. Push.
So this small chamber that you are in right now, it has two heavy curtains
Oh,
blocking
yeah.
two,
Oh.
two archways to the north.
Ooh.
Are they? I mean, how heavy are they? Can I move a curtain?
Yeah, you can move a
I
curtain.
can move.
What's
a
your
curtain, great.
strength?
It's
We're actually on the
Oh,
border of the
it's
eastern and
not.
western blocks of Europe, so it's an iron curtain and it's really, really heavy.
Okay, before when I go in, I'm just gonna leave and I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna bounce.
Vincent pops in, sees three goblins kneeling
I'm gonna get
before
behind
a
Keeley.
statue, and then I mean, I I'd say you're able to sort of remove the curtains so that they're not blocking your view. You can see.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yes. That's
Um,
cool.
I'm behind. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna come on in here.
And so you see these three goblins. They are kneeling before this statue, and there are different implements on this altar: a chalice, a knife, and a censer that are carefully arranged on top of it. And they are whispering in gnomish or
Nope.
goblin. That's the language.
Gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook.
Yeah,
My favorite language.
as they are seemingly deep in meditation with some religious thing. It seems.
Does the statue look like they're statuettes?
Oh no! So there was no statue.
Oh.
So there is a blood-stained black cloth covering the altar with
Okay.
golden ritual implements: a chalice, a knife, and a censer.
Okay, I'm gonna
Oh.
just go up to the group or get the group's attention. I'm gonna go like shh, and I'm gonna wave back to the curtain. Bam.
Okay. What is everyone else doing?
I mean, they're just
Don't
chilling.
actually know.
Oh, I also noticed that small creatures occupy a 5 by 5 foot square. So unfortunately, these are 5 by 5. They're not cute small things. Tiny creatures are this size.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
that's the most disappointing thing I've heard this week.
You know
Yeah.
what?
I'm also very saddened by that.
Personally, you can leave them small for me, and then I will just hit a 5 foot square because they look adorable when they're that size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my
Sure.
2 cents.
So they occupy the 5 foot square, but they are
But they are tiny.
They're small. They're small boys.
yeah. So there you go.
I would
So
say
what is everyone else doing here?
I really want to ask them where Droop is.
Droop. Huh.
Are you asking that?
But I also don't want to interrupt them. I don't know. And they're armed, so I'm like, they didn't really greet us nicely at the door. All right, I'm just gonna go up and ask them. Hey, I'm looking for my friend Droop. He looks like you.
Oh man, they're not gonna find Droop.
Are you?
neither one of us know that. In here, we like Droop.
Yeah, I'm Droop's friend. We're looking for Droop.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Because that is technically, I guess, partly true. Okay. You know Goblin?
Yeah, we're pretty. We traveled with him.
No, Droop not travel with big people.
Oh, well, he did. Maybe
No.
not all the time,
No, he did. Keeley
but
will
for a
kinda
while he
pipe up.
did.
He did. He was really nice. He was fun.
No, travel with big people. Best friend with Droop.
Wow, that's big people racist.
We know Droop. We know big people.
We know Droop too. He's super nice. And he's really funny.
Okay, yeah, I have to get.
He liked to hold hands.
Yeah. We took him for walks. It was great.
They're gonna start attacking you because they don't like you.
Aww.
Aww.
You're alive.
Okay.
So
We failed the
I don't-
diplomacy check, guys.
We tried. We tried.
We needed Vincent.
You needed
Clearly.
who's chilling out with Silas in another place. All right.
Battle music.
Let's-
Dun, 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 dun.
Yes.
They're gonna fall asleep.
They're very, very sleepy. Da, da. So lullaby music?
Lullaby music, exactly.
I'll load up Lullaby next time. I don't have that ready for now.
Is there like a metal version of like some sort of lullaby? Go to sleep, go to sleep. It's a battle, but go to sleep.
Rockabye
Sorry,
baby, but it's rock and roll.
Rock and
Yeah,
roll.
rock and roll, baby.
Is Silas also participating?
Oh no, when they started asking about Droop, he hightailed it.
Okay. Just roll initiative so you can do things on your turn.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry, that's fair.
Just like Vincent reading his books and learning about whispering.
Oh yeah, dude. I should do that more often. I can learn some cool tricks.
During combat, yeah. Alright, let's see here. So they are angry. Keeley, make a dexterity check.
Dex check?
Yeah, just a straight up check. Dex check.
Bloop.
Okay, goblins go first.
Drat.
So goblins be angry. The one next to Tanwen is gonna attack Tanwen,
Rude.
and the other ones are gonna attack Keeley. Gene and a crit. So,
Oh no!
Oof.
That's not
14
good.
probably.
That's not nice.
Yeah, no.
The 14 and the 16 both miss Keeley, but
Uh,
obviously the
yeah,
24 hits.
16 was a miss.
Wait, do
Well,
crits add a
Your
modifier?
AC.
My AC is 17.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
So, you take a total of 12 damage. What was that? 14 damage. A modifier? What do you mean?
The crit damage, it's a d6 plus 2.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Is that how it does? Like, I thought it was just rolling the dice. I didn't know that it also
Yeah, it
added
should do.
modifier.
That's strange. So you should take 12 damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it deals 1d6 plus 2. Yeah, and it's I think it's the character or the creature is wrongly printed into D&D Beyond. That's interesting. Okay, so that's that, and then it is Keeley's turn.
Ow! That was rude! We just want to see our friends! Smack. Oh, damn it! I am so distraught that they think we're lying about our friend that I can't handle it.
Yeah, the middle one is wearing robes and looks like their leader. But you unfortunately do not hit any of them. Tanwen, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna smack the one that's closest to me
Uh-huh.
with a great axe.
Go ahead. Oh, that was less than 20. Crazy. But 15 does hit. So you smash that one down. As per
Okay.
usual. One hit, one kill.
Sorry, not sorry.
All right.
He hit me first, actually.
Or do you want to go up to the next one?
Yeah, I'm just gonna step over his body and like menacingly stand there
Yeah.
and look at the cloaked one.
Yeah.
Standing there menacingly?
Yep. That's exactly what I'm doing.
All right. So Silas, what is Silas doing? You have in this chamber you are in. You have the doors to the west and east, and there are heavy curtains blocking the path north and south.
Yeah. I guess if I don't hear anything, I'll just push through this curtain, which I presume is just right there.
Okay. All right. And You enter a chamber. You can see like there's heavy curtains blocking the path north. There's a door to the east, and some crates and barrels.
So it was like 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Is this just leading out?
Maybe.
Oh, I suppose it wouldn't be exactly leading out unless it were open and I could actually see out.
Blocking the view. Is that your turn? You have action.
Silas is tense. He's gonna hold an action to smack, well, slash, I guess. If anything approaches him, that's not a frogman.
Yeah. So intense in front of the curtain. Okay. So Vincent, you are in this chamber. Silas went through the curtains to the north. What do you do?
Just want to peek down,
Okay.
see stuff,
Yeah.
and then I'll go over to this door.
Oh.
It's so unnerving not being able to see. Oh no. Oh, that does not sound good.
So,
Can I run?
a stone brazier full of coals glow in the middle of the small barracks. Four straw pallets are lined up along the east wall. The wall to the south has collapsed, but a barred wooden door in that direction is still clear. A curtain hangs in the archway to the north, and two the hobgoblins are in this chamber. I'd say because you just entered, you can leave without provoking opportunity attacks.
I dash out of here
Okay.
and I run up to Silas.
All right. So
That
that's your
doesn't
turn.
work.
Yeah. So. Exactly that. So Virven says, "Ooh, I cannot talk with the Kermit the Frog."
He's Indian again.
Yes, Indian. It was Vincent who was Indian.
Oh,
before.
Vincent was Indian.
You can do it. Come on. That was your.
Come on, you can do it. Come on.
You can do it.
You can do it. So he will chill touch the one without robes. You don't look very friendly. And that will miss.
I got chill out, dude.
Chill out.
Chill out, dude.
Yes. So that'll be his turn. Then we have the goblins. One of them is Gunner. So the two are gonna continue. They'll both attack Keeley. They are strategically decent. So both miss.
Phew.
And then it is your turn.
Hey, payback.
Mm-hmm. What you doing?
Smacker. 12.
Which one?
The one to my right. This guy.
Okay, so the one not in robes.
Correct.
Okay, a 12 misses, unfortunately.
Drat.
Is that your turn?
That is the end of my turn, yes.
Okay, Tanwen, what you do?
I want to try to grapple the leader dude, the one in the robes.
Go ahead, make an athletics check. Imposed for
Oof.
acrobatics, which he's very bad at. Or he's not that bad at it, but rolled bad. So you grapple him.
Sweet. Okay, and I'm just gonna hold him there and hope that Keeley can handle the next one.
All right. Silas, what do you do? No intense attacks happened during your turn.
You are correct, but also I did see Vincent just charge in here all worried like.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna turn
I'm too
around
out of breath to say anything.
and say, "What did you do?"
Big boys, that way.
Okay. 10, 15, because they might come from here, or they might try to do something with this door, and I'm gonna ready a smack to either side.
Okay. So super ready to both sides. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm like hella ready.
Oh no.
Super intense.
The most ready.
And
Yep.
I just enjoy that Silas and Vincent are the only ones seeing this. So
Yeah.
Vincent,
Oh,
your
it's
turn.
it's so
Okay.
intense.
So I just sort of had a realization.
Uh-huh.
Big boys didn't know where we went in this room, meaning that they could go over here and flank our friends.
Yep.
Yeah.
But we don't know that.
I'll be listening.
Oh shoot! I'm telling. I'm like thinking out loud right
Theoretically.
now to Silence. Or Silas. So Silas is hearing
Silas.
everything I'm hearing.
Yes.
This is a big problem now. Okay.
This
What am I
group
gonna
and
do?
opening doors that should not be opened.
Hey, who's opening doors without the door opener of the group?
Okay.
How rude.
I'm gonna go back outside over here and I'm gonna hold Tasha's hideous laughter. There.
Ooh.
You will
Ooh,
lose the spell if
nice.
it's never cast.
Huh?
Just so you know. If you hold a spell, you lose it if you never cast it.
Okay. I mean they
lose the
probably
slot.
noticed me when I went in there and sprinted
Oh,
out,
yeah.
right? Okay. then I'll hold it. I'll hold it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. All right, so you are holding Tasha's hideous laughter. That is hilarious. So Virven this says, "I said chill out." Yes,
Oh god.
that misses. So, hush, darn it. Uh,
Perfect.
and then at the end of the turn, you see a hobgoblin enter here. Cast your Tasha's hideous laughter.
Yay! It's a DC 14 wisdom save.
Tiny tarts and a feather? That's adorable. I didn't know that.
Well, that's because you didn't go to college.
Yeah, only college students know this. Come on.
Clearly.
Yes.
Let's see here.
No, that education is coming in handy right now.
How to make tarts.
What was it? A wisdom save? Yeah.
Wisdom save. DC 14.
Okay, so he is falling to the ground. What did you say?
I'm just gonna do like potty humor right now. When he comes in, I'm gonna like sort of be so scared that I jump and sort of fart and maybe a little bit poop came out. And he just found that really hilarious.
Wow.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's more of the shock humor that you're going for here.
Yes.
Yeah.
He like this guy's he's looking pretty menacing, but
Yeah. All right, so he falls prone, laughing his ass off, and that'll end his turn. The other one is not to be seen. And then it is the goblins' turns. They are going at Keeley some more because that seems to be working well. So you take 3 damage from one of the attacks,
Got it.
but the other misses. And then it is your turn.
Okay, great. I'm going to hit the one that Tanwen is not holding. I'll try.
Oh yeah, one is grappled. That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haha. Seven,
7 damage. That's
7 piercing
exact
damage to that one.
goblin.
Yes.
Goblin has 7 hit points. So
And then
that
she
one.
wants to turn the tip of her sword to the one that Tanwen is holding and say, "We do know him." And that is the end of my turn.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful.
We are his friend.
We are his friends.
We are.
How
It's
dare you assume we are?
That's how we treat goblin friends.
14.
Alright. Okay. Alright. It says, you don't have to kill me!
You're just going to sleep. It's fine.
Like the others. Alright, so then it is hobgoblin turns. So this one makes, I think he makes a wisdom save at the end of each turn. Yeah. At the end of each turn,
Yeah,
and each
yeah.
time it takes damage. Yeah. So it makes a wisdom save again. And he is finding it so hilarious.
I'm just that funny.
A small piece of poop is going down your leg.
Oh,
And it's actually uncomfortable right now for you.
Ew.
I regret saying this now.
That's nasty.
Yeah. So, alright. The other hobgoblin is still not
Is he?
doing right.
Oh,
So, Tanwen, you have grappled the goblin leader.
I'm going to growl at him as I'm grappling him and ask him if he knows where Droop is, or also we're looking for another person because we're looking for a lot of people. Sorry. Let me check my notes. Who are we looking for again?
Gundren?
We're looking for Gundren and Droop. We're looking for
Droop's more important.
Droop is more important.
Much more important.
Okay, I'm looking for Droop. Where is he? You're hiding him from me.
Keep patrolling!
Oh,
I mean, where? Where is he patrolling? We just came in through the door.
On near the road, the Tribord Trail. Yeah.
That's where we found him, but he came back.
No, be patrolling for more time.
Okay, clearly this guy either knows nothing or is withholding, so can I, like, twist his arm a little bit or something?
You can make an insight check
Oh, okay.
if you'd like. Okay. You get the sense that he is and you can also think of it. Droop might have been patrolling, then taken by the bugbears to Phandelver and bullied by them. But he's supposed to be patrolling.
So he just doesn't know better.
He doesn't know that Droop returned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like that's probably my turn, huh?
Yeah, that
Okay.
makes sense. Yeah. Silas, what do you do?
Five. 10.
oh.
15.
Can I
You
tell
can
him?
see around the
that,
corner the hobgoblin prone on the ground laughing. Also, I guess you would have heard him laugh.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him to please don't hurt him.
I don't know, sounds like an easy strike to me.
Yeah, it's unfair. It's
It
not
is
a
unfair.
righteous duel.
Aww. Aw, he found
Speaking his
weakness.
language.
There's no fun in it. Is there anyone behind him?
there was a second one. I
So
will
actually,
say that.
I'll do. You don't need to move but I will actually remove that so you can see into the room because the door was open. And you don't see any other thing inside.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
So it's like, I'm going to leap over him into the room.
All right. You enter this room. You have drapes to the north, a door to the south, and some mattresses or sleeping bags. But
Great. I'll
empty
hold an
room.
attack if he stops laughing
All right.
before he gets up. So while he's still prone,
Yeah.
it just like stops laughing.
Yeah. Cool. That is fine. So, Vincent, what do you do?
Okay, I want to go up to this guy. Can I take his weapon from him?
Sure, you can try to. He is holding on to it, so it'll be an opposed athletics check.
Oh. Oh shoot. Okay. I can't use bardic inspiration on myself, right?
Nope.
No.
I
Okay.
don't think so. No, I think there's like a subclass that can do that.
I'm pretty sure it's lore
13.
bard when you get like really high up there.
Yeah, could be. So athletics. He is unfortunately holding on to the weapon, the long sword, quite strongly
Okay.
as he's
Uh,
flapping.
Could I also try tying him up, or would that be too much in one round?
I'd say that was your action to do
Okay.
that. Yeah,
Then
it's like an attack action.
yeah, that'll be it for me. Can I punch him as a bonus action?
No,
Okay.
but good try. All right. So then Virven turn. He says, "What do you want to do with him?"
Is he with us or the goblin? He's with the goblins, right?
Goblin. You don't see him.
0 out of 10. No Kermit or Goofy.
Well, I cannot. I don't know.
No, that was good. No, what
That's
that you just did? That was good.
What do you guys want me to do?
You're just putting your own
So-
unique spin on it.
Trying
love
to
it.
get some direction from Keeley and Tanwen.
Oh, where is he?
Oh, he's here.
I can't see him. Oh, he's behind me. Cool.
Do you see him?
Help me yell at this guy.
What? Here? Can you not see?
It's like the art or the token is like not working.
Yeah.
Maybe if we try to delete it and drag it back in.
Yeah, let's try that. I'll drag in the circular one. Is that a tad? Is it? Yeah.
Back.
All right. Night vision of 1,000 feet. There we go. But I mean, I guess Noah's not playing, so it doesn't make much difference. But anyway. So he's asking you guys what to do.
Help me yell at this guy about finding people.
Okay. Where's Gundren? And the goblin goes, "He with master."
Okay, who's that?
Or rather, he with King Grol. Because it's not a master, it's a king.
King Grol.
He in that direction then points toward the east.
Okay.
That'll be his turn. Oh,
Awesome.
he's out of the initiative order. But he had like an 8 or something. I'll add that again. Okay, so then it is the end of the turn, and you can see a hobgoblin appear from the other side of the heavy curtains to the north, Silas. And
Yes.
runs up to you.
Well, I guess I'll have to stop that.
Sure, you can take your attack on him instead of the laughing guy if you like.
Blech.
Okay,
That's no.
no. Then the hobgoblin takes an attack at you for
So, well, would you look at that?
for 8 damage. No, I'm sorry, that misses. I'm tired or not, but I don't know. I just didn't look at
Or not?
Okay, so that's that. Then see here. You see another figure pop out.
Oh. What is that?
It's a bugbear, but looking like a larger, old bugbear. Here,
Old buddy.
yeah. Hold on. Into that and that. So I will do so. Okay. Oh, yeah. Actually, they should take their turn on their initiative. So never mind. He never popped out.
That's
I'll
cool. This is fine.
I didn't see anything. What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. What are you doing?
No.
Okay, so
It's
yeah, that's what
fine.
Dynamic lighting is so cool.
descending, and now it is back to the goblin that has given up. He has pointed and hoping for mercy. Keeley, what do you do?
Yeah, I think you're going to need to take us there, but I don't really trust you walking on your own. So, do we want to just walk in the direction that he points us, and Tanwen, you just carry him out in front like a shield?
I'm gonna take any weapons he has and like chuck them away, and then just sort of like walk with him.
So you're letting him go from your grapple?
I'll disarm
Yes,
him.
but I'm staying close enough and like so I can try to re-grapple him if that makes sense.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
do all that on your turn.
Okay.
What does Keeley do?
I'm going to, I guess, since we're kind of at an agreement that are we at an agreement that we're leaving? We're gonna
Yeah.
go find so
Yeah.
Keeley will move here, push open the curtain. 5. Ooh, it's bright in here. 10,
Somebody turn on the
20,
lights.
25. How much movement do I have as Keeley? I think I have 30.
30, yeah.
Yeah, so I will open this door and step through it if it's not open already.
Can't
Sure.
see you, and this is nerve-wracking.
Like,
So you see a laughing hobgoblin on the ground there in front of Vincent and Silas, or in between.
she's going to point at the hobgoblin, look at Vincent, and say, "Did you learn the joke from your books?"
Yeah.
And that's that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, I totally
All right.
did.
Okay. So then you see here 15, 20, 25. Oh, sorry, 30. A wolf. Just an interesting token. Yeah.
So wolf?
Jumps
You
in.
got them bulgy eyes.
Okay. So it will do with pack tactics bite you for a 16, which misses, I believe.
Nope. That hits.
Oh, it just hits. Okay, so you take the 9 damage and you need to make a strength saving throw.
9 damage. Okay.
Strength saving throw.
Bam. +5.
It tries to knock you prone, but you are steady.
I am a powerhouse. Just kidding.
So, yeah, exactly.
Just kidding.
So, actually, it can move like that. So, a large old bugbear runs up and smashes you with a morning star. That misses. And that'll be their turns. So, Tanwen, you are currently grappling the goblin. What do you do?
So I'm gonna release him and just kind of like walk behind him, like Keeley suggested, and kind of like push him to follow Keeley.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna go right along behind her, but I can't move the goblin, so we'll make a goblin sandwich.
Okay. Yeah. I guess because it can only move on its turn, which is in
Oh.
turns.
Can I lift him and carry him on my turn?
Yeah, you've grappled him, so you can just carry him, and since
All right,
he's
let's do that. I'll just carry him.
it doesn't make it more difficult to move.
Okay.
I believe. I think it's one size category below.
Perfect.
Yeah. So you carry the goblin with you. So where do you want to go?
Which way did Keeley go? Did she go down here?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna follow with the gobbo. 5, 10. Oh man. And I'm assuming she went through this door down here, right?
Yeah, that's
15.
curtains.
20. Whoa. For some reason the goblin is stuck to me, but not really.
Yeah,
I'm very confused.
I tried to group you guys, but it didn't.
Oh, sorry.
It didn't work the way I wanted it. I guess I'll ungroup. Just move, and I'll move it with you.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
So
and I'll go over here.
Actually, I'll just remove that because the door is open. Keeley is standing right on the other side of the door. So, boop. See.
Awesome. I see. Okay, and I guess that'll be my turn because that's my full movement.
Yeah, you have an action too, so you could dash or do other things.
Let's see. Well, I think Tanwen comes around the corner and is like, "Well, I mean, where is this king guy? What do you suggest we do, Keeley? Where's the rest of the group?" And then she comes around the corner and sees them and is like, "Oh." But I'm still gonna hold on to the goblin, I think, and just chill.
All right, you're chilling there. So, hobgoblin wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
He is finding this. Actually, that was wrong. I'll just have that.
Still.
It's a 0. That was King Grol, both at 0. So
Poop jokes are his weakness.
yeah,
He's just dying of laughter.
the most fun thing he's ever seen. It's a very boring place, this castle. So the other one is gonna
I guess.
try to fight the only thing he can. So he'll crit you, which is
Who?
attacking Silas. The hobgoblin up here is attacking you and crits you for
Yeah.
16 damage.
So get him.
And then it's this creature's turn. 15, 20,
There's more.
5,
Huh? What?
Oh no.
30. Okay.
That looks bad.
So you see this tiefling. No, wait. Yes.
Is he
That's a dark elf. So
oh, he's a drow.
drow.
Cool.
A drow run out.
Ow.
Completely unarmed.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
God damn it, Dieter.
So Silas, what do you do?
Yeah, hold on a second.
Mm-hmm. You're surrounded by things.
I see that. That's not very beneficial to me, so I will disengage
Mm-hmm.
and hop my Lannon ass over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll take this moment to second wind. Not bad.
Not bad.
Nice.
And you do see Keeley and Tanwen joining up.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, where'd you come from?
Yeah, you know, a lot of enemies.
Like the one that's laughing next to you. Alright, that's your turn?
That's my turn. I'll turn around, obviously, but
Yeah,
that
sure.
doesn't exactly help.
Yeah, Vincent, what do you do?
I'm going to cast
have a
Dissonant
red
Whispers on this hobgoblin over here.
So you're releasing the laughter.
Dissonant Whispers is in concentration.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Correct, it's not.
That sounds like such a concentration spell that it's okay. So they make a what's the
A
save?
wisdom
What's the
save.
On which one? The hobgoblin?
The
No?
the upper hobgoblin.
All right. Cool. So hobgoblin make wisdom save. Does
Okay.
not does make it.
Damage.
Yeah. So 5 damage to the hobgoblin.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Is that your turn?
I've got one bardic and yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okie doke. So Virven is gonna run down 15. Okay, a lot of people in front. So you can't-
Excuse me? Pardon me.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
We are the polite group.
Wait
Yep.
guys. So he can't. I mean, okay, yeah, he's gonna stand there and he can see through the doors, and he'll
He's the
cast.
tallest, so he sees over our heads, I imagine.
Yeah. No, he tries casting chill touch on the bugbear, and says, "Why don't you try shilling out?" Okay, never mind. And then
Aw.
the goblin says, "Can I go now? You found them."
Is that the dude?
The one you're carrying, yeah.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
oh,
like, is that the king dude that you were talking about?
yeah,
Which
that
one?
there. Points at the bugbear. That's King Grol.
Okay,
And
cool.
he'll
I'm gonna
kill you.
I'm gonna like give him to Virven on my next turn and let him yeet the goblin.
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 Because we're done with him.
Uh, all right. Well, actually, because you're not letting him go, you're still holding
Oh.
on. I'd say you can let him go as a free action, but if you want to hand him to Virven, that'll be on your turn.
Okay.
So you don't let him go.
No, because I'll give him to Virven.
Okay, so he's gonna attack you because he's
Rude.
he's got courage now that his friends are around. So 13
Ow.
points, I imagine. Yeah.
Yes, it does.
So no damage to you. All right, Keeley, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go 5. And can I see this guy?
Yep.
Okay, great. Keeley's gonna point a finger at him and say, "Bong."
Bong.
Bong bong.
Told
That's
him.
a verbal component.
So 6 damage. Bong.
Yep, 6 bong damage. So the
Yeah.
bells appear on each side of him and just start ringing and
Oh.
shaking violently. Bing bing bong 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 bong.
Is that your turn?
That is the end of my turn. Yeah.
Okie doke. So the wolf is gonna run
Oh.
past the laughing
Yes, please attack
laughing
Silas.
hobgoblin and yeah, no, it was after Silas, so it's gonna attack Silas.
Oh yeah.
That's the one that was attacking previous. But it does not attack at advantage because the creature is incapacitated.
Yes.
So that is a crit fail, and you are
Yes.
blocking that with your armor, and it's weeping. The hobgoblin, or rather
Weep before me.
the bugbear, is gonna throw a javelin at Vincent,
Aw.
which misses.
Thank God.
It's
And
his lucky day.
it would have
Thank
been 7
God.
damage.
Yeah. 7?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
it's the smaller damage
Okay.
for a ranged attack. So Tanwen, your turn.
I hand the squirmy, angry gobbo to Vincent or Virven, sorry, and
Sure.
tell him to go yeet him or do what he likes. And then
let's interact with the object.
okay, perfect.
Funny.
He's an angry object, but he's yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Uh-huh.
then I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I scooch through here? Excuse me? Is that okay?
So
Excuse me? Excuse me, pardon me? Can I just sneak in between? No?
On the wolf?
Okay.
Yeah, no, there is no space there to
To
fight.
squeeze through.
No.
There's no room in the inn.
We're pretty cramped over here.
Ugh. I mean, I can't really do anything from a distance.
You have nothing.
Let me just see.
You could hack it.
Oh yeah, I have a javelin I could chuck at him.
And hand axes are also thrown.
Oh, there we go.
That would have, but
No.
I already gave him
you
away.
interacted with that object already.
I would like
Okay.
to pitch that idea for Virven then.
Oh, that.
Yeah, give it to the weak.
I did tell him to eat him. I didn't say where to eat him.
That's 16. Never mind. He's strong as fuck.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
He's got this.
So,
Okay, so can I chuck a hand axe at the
Uh-huh.
wolf? Like, or is that going to be bad because it's going through my friends?
no.
Okay.
No problem.
So I will chuck a hand axe.
Okay, so 16 to hit. I believe that hits. So 6 damage to the wolf, and the wolf is immediately bloodied.
Bad dog.
Immediately.
All right. So, I mean, it's a minute with the laughter.
Yeah, I think it's been like 4 or 5
Yeah,
rounds.
yeah,
so far.
no, he's still laughing his ass off. He's having
Very funny.
he's having such a blast. Uh, as the other hobgoblin is gonna pop his head out here. He's gonna shoot with the longbow at
Oh.
Vincent, straight in front, and that
Yes.
misses, and then he goes
I'm
out of picture.
invincible.
Yeah, you are dodging left and right. You're not getting a chance there. Okay, well, this is very interesting. That kind of sucks. Well, okay. So you notice the
Oh.
other figure comes from up north, and that's his turn because he dashed. Silas, your turn.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Bloodied wolf, laughing hobgoblin.
I'm going to faint to the wolf.
Okay.
With the name.
Roll an attack there.
D8. Okay, so. Okay. And huzzah!
So you're getting advantage 19 to absolutely decapitate, or you make it into 2 wolves, half wolves, because that damage exceeds its hit point by a decent amount.
Damn.
Good.
Yeah, no, the fainting attack already rolled, so you rolled an 8 plus the 6.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Then ignore the 6 that I am dragging out onto the field.
Yeah. So that's
Guys, look, it's a 6.
Whoa. Dude, that's
hey, look at
crazy.
that. So
Don't stop.
Where did that
Don't
come from?
stop. Only I can do that.
You're the special one.
all right. So Vincent, the wolf is down, and the hobgoblin is laughing, but a drow just appeared from north. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna start backing up
Oh,
over here. He wouldn't get opportunity attack, right?
where? Where are you going?
I am next to the drow.
Yeah. Where are you going? Oh,
I'm already at my destination.
yeah. That's not leaving his range. Yeah.
Yeah, and I will. That didn't work, and I will attack. Will a
The
14 hit?
Drow.
Yes.
A 14 does hit.
Cool. And
Just hits.
just hits.
Yeah.
It is.
So
5
are you?
damage.
You're doing the two-handed, yeah. So
I am
5
doing
damage.
two-handed, and I will also do my psychic blades to roll an extra 2d6 psychic damage.
Okay. So 8 psychic damage.
Mhm.
Ouch.
And that'd be it for me.
Yeah. Virven is going to.
Eat,
Okay.
eat, eat.
So 5, 10.
He's really gonna do it.
He is.
He's going over.
5, 30, and then he's gonna make an athletics check. I mean, he
Oh.
gets and yeets the goblin out of the
Oh
castle.
my god.
Kick him out of his own home.
So athletics check. A 20, yes. So the goblin is thoroughly yeeted.
Oh yeah, dude. That's awesome. Just get out of here, man.
Yeah. And that's his turn because he used all his movement to get there, and that was his action to yeet. So I'll say the goblin is out of the combat. He's thoroughly
Sure.
yeeted.
For sure.
Keeley, your turn.
Keeley is going to turn to the drow that just appeared
Uh-huh.
and say, "Are you the one we're supposed to come here and help?" And I would like to hold a Toll the Dead. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna hold a Toll the Dead against him if he attacks. If he attacks one of my
So
friends
it's,
or myself.
We're looking for a
female
dwarf.
drow, actually.
Are we looking for
maybe
a...
it's a drow. This is a female drow.
Oh, yeah, we're looking for a male dwarf.
Yeah, you're looking for a male dwarf.
That's
Yeah.
right. Thank you. She will look at the drow who's probably a crap ton taller than her.
Yeah.
Point up and yell, "Bong!"
Wisdom save.
That's the new verbal component.
Yep.
Bing
On
bong.
Bing bong.
Okay, so 9 damage to the drow.
Oh, wait, hold on. I rolled the wrong dice because I don't think she's had any damage taken against her, right?
Ah, so it's not a d12.
I've taken damage.
had damage.
Nice.
She did have
She's had
damage? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then the 9 is correct.
The one beautiful sword of Vincent carved into this thing. All right.
Frogman doing work.
Yes. So that's your turn.
That is the end of my turn, yes.
Right. So King Grol is gonna.
Scary.
Yeah. King Grol is gonna go into melee here and attack the Dragonborn
Oh.
with the Morning Star and complete whiff. And then it is your turn.
I'm gonna yell in his face, tell me where Gundren is, and then I'm just gonna swing a great axe at him anyway, because I'm impatient.
He won't wait any longer.
I don't think that hits though.
Yeah, no.
We're just swinging at each other, yelling.
Yeah. All right. So that's your turn. You're not raging, I assume.
No,
Yeah.
not yet.
So yeah, no, this isn't a serious fight. So saving it. Wisdom save.
Yes.
What you just did, he is so he's just flabbergasted by your joke.
I'm so funny, dude.
Yeah. So the other hobgoblin sees the direction of King Grol and is going to shoot Tanwen and miss.
Ow. Oh, never mind. Not ow.
Yeah, and then,
As a preemptive ow.
yeah, and then the drow gets his first turn or her first turn, and oh boy, well this is gonna reveal it because it says it. So 2 slams as this unarmed drow strikes you with its fists.
Yeah, don't worry.
Gonna attack Keeley. No,
Yay.
Vincent,
Oh
'cause
no.
attacked her.
They
So
both hit, which means
yeah,
I am knocked down. Knocked
yeah.
out. So that hobgoblin is. You can use him now.
Yeah, but still prone. So there you go.
Well, you know what? It's your fault anyway.
Then it is Silas's turn.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, this guy is no longer laughing,
Nope, but is still prone.
but is still prone. Yes, that's correct.
That's a good sign.
Uh-huh. Um. Oh, that's a reaction. Okay. Okay. Keep in mind that this is for one turn.
Mm-hmm.
Daunting roar.
On both of them, I guess, or on all three of them.
All three of them.
Yeah, get out of here.
It's only a DC 13, but you know.
Yeah.
Worth a try.
Hobgoblin not scared. King Grol not scared. Doppelganger is scared. I
Okay.
mean, Drow is scared.
Not
Yes.
doppelganger. What? What are you
Totally not
talking
a
about?
doppelganger.
And then
What do you mean?
I'm gonna go after the one on the ground.
All right. Yeah. So 23. You immediately kill the undamaged hobgoblin that has 11 hit points.
Whoa, wait,
nice.
what?
Murder.
Holy
That's it?
God!
Good
Whoa! They're just hard to hit.
Yeah, they have 11 hit points.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
I see this as an absolute win.
Uh-huh. Then it's Vincent's.
Whoa!
I will fail.
So first fail. Virven is coming back into action.
An absolute win.
30. Door is open, so Virven is going to cast a spell called, if he does have it, does he? Oh, he doesn't have a healing word. Never mind. He is instead going to cast. Suppose he does want to save those spells, so he's going to cast blindness, deafness on the drow. So make a Constitution saving throw, and make the creature blind. It's does not, and that's his turn. Keeley, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna. Mm, I'm gonna squat down next to Vincent and softly whisper, "It is not your time," and I am going to cast Spare the Dying on him.
Hmm.
So you are stable. You are not up,
Ah.
but you
Okay.
are stable, and you do not have to make death saving throws anymore.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then I am going to brace myself behind my shield for an incoming onslaught of attacks that I am predicting to happen towards me.
All right. Then it is King Grol's turn. Grol is going to slam Tanwen with a Morning Star. And he's not having a good day today. He's
Excuses.
just gonna refuse an offer. He was trying to get a promotion to be Grand King, but he was only couldn't do that.
Oh, Grand King. So there's
Yeah.
a Grand King, huh?
No, there isn't, and that was the problem.
Ah, that's why I couldn't get the promotion.
He applied for a promotion that isn't there. Oh man, that's rough.
So upset.
Happens to me every day, dude.
So Tanwen, it is your turn then.
That's for the job that you want. So, anyways, all right. The drow is looking kind of bad, right? Was he damaged?
He's taken decent amount of damage. He's not bloodied though. Or
Hmm.
she,
Okay.
the drow.
Well, I'm gonna try to go for the drow because I want to kind of protect my friends behind me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna swing at him and fail.
She is.
Her and fail miserably.
Yeah. All right. So then enters again Hobgoblin number 2 longbow shot at Tanwen and misses, and then goes back. I mean, these are
Hides in shame.
so the drow that is scared is going to disengage and run away.
Yeah, disengage from my knocked out body.
So scared.
So threatening.
So scared. So scared.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah, go ahead.
never mind, go ahead.
Yeah. So Silas, your turn.
Oh, wow. I will hold on. I will faint again towards King Grol.
King Grol.
Grol.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the King of the Giants, sorry.
Droop was the rightful king.
Droop was the rightful king. Yeah. That is true.
And take he ass down. 13.
Okay, so 13 on Grol.
Yeah.
The king is bloodied, I believe. Nope, no, actually not. Not bloodied. But he
That's
took
fine.
13 damage.
He did. He definitely took 13 damage.
Yep.
100%.
Vincent, your turn goes by very uneventful. Virven reappears in the room and is going to cast Cure Wounds on Vincent.
Yay!
Well, hey, Virven.
Hey, Virven. You seem awfully tired today. Oh, no, sorry, that was Vincent's spell. Sorry.
I've cast Healing Word on myself.
So
Don't you
mean.
just hate it? Don't you just hate it when you're sleep casting?
Happens all the time, dude. Happens all the time.
So Virven heals you up for 5 hit points. And
Yay.
then he casts Shillelagh and ends his turn. Keeley, your turn.
All right. Seeing as Vincent is back up, I'm going to stand up to my feet and 3 guesses on the sound that the Goblin King is going to hear.
Bing and bong.
Bing bong.
Is it a bong or is it a bing?
And these bells aren't disappearing. They're just like shooting across the room from one person to another. So you just see like this collection of beautiful blue skull bells just go whoosh and like ring around the drow, and now it's like whoosh and it goes back to the king and rings around him.
Cool. So yeah, that bloodies the bugbear, and he looks upset as he takes his turn. Unless that was they were doing something else.
Actually, Keeley's going to
You
go
could
to
move.
here.
Okay, so that'll get an opportunity to attack. Or I guess you can move through Vincent's space. That'll take it's difficult terrain. But
How nothing's around me. What would get an opportunity attack?
King Grol, if you move
Grol
next to me.
is here. You can attack
Oh.
diagonally.
That's a
Got it.
bugbear.
Got it. Yeah. So I would go near.
10 feet.
No.
10 feet there. 15 feet.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that still be?
Does
I mean, no,
Pause.
never mind. We're not going to mention it at all.
Never mind, everything's good.
Don't you dare mention it.
What? I'm not saying anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't.
I
I'm
don't
not from-
either. So okay.
Okay, I feel bad,
Yeah,
but also
we
this
should.
is you forgot to hand in or have us hand in the homework moment. So I don't know if we're supposed to.
So what were you?
He.
Yeah. He's
What?
a bugbear. He has 10-foot reach.
Oh, bugbear.
Keeley was in threatened range.
Oh yeah.
No, Morningstar said have a 5-foot reach.
But he
Yeah,
has
but-
10-foot long arms.
But bugbear
Bugbears
arms are 5
really
feet.
lanky.
Yeah. No. bugbear, maybe bugbears as a class,
As a race, at least.
Yeah,
I
as a
don't know about-
race.
as a race. But the bugbear, King Grol has Morningstar melee weapon +4 to hit, reach 5 feet, one target, hit 11 damage.
He was
So
born
it is
a bit shorter than his.
Yeah.
race.
That's why he's hanging out with goblins.
Yeah, he needs to make himself feel good,
He's
so he can't
actually
be around
old
the
and
others.
frail. He's old and frail, and that's why he doesn't have to.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Didn't you know that bugbear arms shrink when you get older?
Yeah, that is common knowledge. If you went to college, you'd know.
So no 10-foot reach there. So you
Okay.
15 feet of movement as you get there. Do you want to go up through the curtains or the? Maybe-
I'll peek through it, but I don't want to like go out of it.
Okay. So you can go through it, or I guess you can do that too.
Peeky peek.
There is
Oh.
no. So
Okay, got it. Cool.
There's
And then I'll go back this.
okay, back and forth.
Yep, just revealing the room, what's inside, and then pulling my head back out and paying attention to the fight.
I can have you remove the curtain, so you can see.
Oh, woohoo.
Cool. Dynamic light, indeed.
Dynamic lighting.
Freaking awesome.
Indeed. All right. So that beat that. Why did you just do that? That was your turn. Then it is King Grol's turn now. So King Grol. Man, it's not looking good for King Grol. But King Grol is not one to back down from a fight. So King Grol is going to attack Tanwen. And this time he will hit for 12 damage.
Ouch.
He's had enough of your silly business. And then it is your turn, Tanwen.
Sorry, just let me update my health quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna yell at him again. Just
Mhm.
repeating the same thing I yelled before. Where is what's his face? Where's what's his face?
No.
She's flustered and angry as she yells. Where's what's his face? The dude.
You
Not
take
dead
exact
yet.
damage to slay King Grol. How does King Grol go down?
Well, he's probably doesn't have a time to answer.
Oh,
And he probably just gurgles as I smack him with the axe.
yeah.
Dude. Brutal, dude.
I'm sorry.
He was an old man.
There is this sketch about someone who's about to get executed, and then he's like, I want to tell you the meaning of life. I've discovered it, and then he gets executed just that way. Kind of the same thing, where he's
He
just about
probably
to tell
knew
you
so much.
everything. Yeah. He's like, I know who
well-
the Black Spider is. And then dead.
Gosh darn.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
well, I'm not very good at people, but I am good at axing them.
Yeah. Are you moving or doing anything else?
Yeah, after I hack him down, I'm gonna like jump over here and I'm gonna check this area. See if there's anything in there. Oh, hello.
You've got 25 feet of movement to use there because those are difficult terrain.
Okay.
5 more feet if you'd
Sorry,
like.
I still can do 5 more. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you
And
run
they're
up.
menacingly.
Yeah.
Perfect.
all right.
This man knows he's about to die.
He's about to go down.
He's looking hurt and about to go down, but he's not giving up, striking you with a long sword. But
Or
you
not.
see in his eyes that he's given up, actually. But
Oh,
he's trying.
that's really sad.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Then the drow does things.
Does things.
See here. Okay. So you hear screaming
Oh God.
from from this direction. And then that's his turn. Or her turn. Silas, your turn.
What?
It's
Uh,
a male voice screaming painfully.
What? Oh
10,
no! I think okay.
15. Oh, look at that.
There you go.
I can't.
Carry on. Nothing to see here.
10-foot reach.
Yep. And because apparently it's worked so damn well already for everything else.
Uh-huh. All right. So 20 to hit
11!
on the hobgoblin with 6 hit points. You decimate this hobgoblin. with
I only
your-
get him to a 10th of his health? Oh no, that's not good.
Oh, he had 6 hit points left.
No, I'm kidding.
Decimate.
That's what the word means.
Yes.
That's not even a joke. That's what the word means.
That you bring someone to a 10th of their health.
What?
I mean, not strictly health, but it's related to 10. Decimate.
Kill 1 in every 10 of a group as a punishment for the whole group. That's the definition historically. Interesting.
In Roman Legion, what the hell?
That's
What is this?
fun
Yes.
fact.
Decimate.
Vincent will add this to his knowledge.
You
should
better
know this from
decimate them,
college.
Vincent.
Yeah. So you want to move anymore?
Yeah. So 15, 20,
This difficult terrain.
25, 30. Oh, hi there!
Yeah.
Philip, I can't see any of this.
All right. So Vincent, your turn.
Yeah, he has a feeling he knows who's over here, so he's gonna sprint over. Oh.
See a little bit of your froggy head.
And I will Dissonant Whispers.
All right. So that's
Damage.
6 damage,
Yeah, 6 psychic.
and that bloodies the drow. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. So Virven is gonna say, "Ooh, I want some of the action." So 10, 15, 25, 30. And I'll just move that there. So there's a Vincent there because you opened the door and you left it open.
Mm.
So that's no, actually that was his movement. So he's gonna do stuff more than that. He's gonna say, "Now it's about time to chill out,"
That's great.
and that does hit for 1 whole damage, and then it is Keeley's turn. You are empty. You are quite alone.
You're like, bong, bing bong,
Big bong.
bing bong bing. Ooh, that's a 10. Bing bong, take 10 points of necrotic damage as the
Wow.
bells follow behind Keeley, weave their way past Vincent, Virven and Vincent, and go and just shake at the drow violently.
Mhm.
Bing bong, bing bong.
Bing bong. All right. Tanwen, you just slew.
Hey.
Actually, Silas.
No, Silas did that. I'm very proud of him. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, hello.
That's 25.
Oh, sorry. 25. Math is hard.
So
30.
yay.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Oh, can I move past him in the doorway? I didn't see him there.
See, like
Yeah,
half
that's-
your body.
Excuse me?
It's difficult terrain. That's why it was 25.
Oh,
so-
I see. I didn't even notice because I couldn't see him.
Yeah, 'cause you couldn't see him. That makes sense.
I
yeah.
run over him with some difficulty. I run over him. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I still have my action, right?
Yes, you do.
All right, choppy choppy.
Oh, okay, well, how do
Would we
you
be like
destroy this doppelganger?
Oh, doesn't even matter.
What happens as
No,
you
this
find the
drow.
blow? No, well, it is a drow, but once you strike the finishing blow, it turns into this lanky.
Obviously,
creature.
she
Ah.
doppels it.
Got it.
That means
That's
double.
great.
Into a what?
A what? Into a lanky creature, a blue-skinned, bald creature that seemingly was in a different form from its real form.
Bald.
Ooh.
Bald.
Weird.
Bald.
Why are we chanting bald?
I don't know. SpongeBob movie.
Oh, okay.
So he'd be dead.
Yep.
That concludes the battle.
Oh.
What do you guys do after that?
Did
You
you
said
guys?
there was male screaming.
Yeah, where was
Did
the male
everyone
screaming?
hear that?
Hear that?
Yeah,
There is a door
Maybe-
here.
Yeah, maybe someone else should go open that door.
Keeley.
I will do it. Excuse me. Pardon
Is the
me.
door opening?
Oh.
Not excuse me to you, sir or ma'am. And I will
Also,
open the door.
I can help if there's someone hurt.
Ha,
I mean, I'm a
no,
little hurt.
that's
verbally.
Keeley's job.
So let's.
This is a bad time to rely on me.
You open the
Oh.
door.
Hello? Hello, I'm Keeley. Hello?
Okay, so you enter the room and you see an unconscious dwarf on the ground.
Oh shoot. I will run over. Can I check his vitals? See if he's alive.
He's alive but
Is the
bleeding.
heart monitor working?
And Virven sees this too and says, "I can do something about that."
Please do.
And he casts a second level Cure Wounds, and that is the last spell slot he has. So the
All of our
dwarf regains,
spellcasters.
regains 12 hit points and regains consciousness. And let's see here, because there ought to be some cool thing here. Well, it says this chamber has been set up as a crude living space with thick furs thrown on the floor to serve as carpets, old trophies hanging on the walls, a large bed to the north, and a brazier of coals burning brightly. A round table with several chairs stand to the south near the door. Near the table on the floor is a conscious dwarf who looks badly beaten. As the dwarf regains consciousness, sees all you around, sort of touches his, or like fiddles with his eyes, like you do when you just wake up. Like,
Oh yeah.
who are you all people?
He twiddles his eyes.
He twiddles his eyes and asks, "Who are you all people?"
We're here to get your money.
We're here to help.
And that.
We're here to help more than get your money.
Oh, wait a second. You are the people who I gave the quest to in Neverwinter.
Yes, we're glad to find you alive.
Oh, wow! I was not expecting this. Very, very appreciative.
Come on, can you stand?
Can you help me up?
Yeah, I will help him to his feet.
He manages to get up on his feet. Thank you very much. Oh, have you dealt with the bugbear and that drow?
Yeah. We
Very
took
easily.
care of 'em. Very easily. Yes. Of
Chop, chop.
It is wonderful to hear. Can you help me get back to Vendelin? I need to get my things sorted. I found the location of Wave Echo Cave. We need to have that excavated.
Perfect. Yes, but first there's something I must do.
Open the door next to you.
You are 100% correct. Keeley's gonna open the door and go inside.
Yes.
He takes an attack of opportunity. No.
You're like, oh god, guys!
All right. So, let's see here. Man, I need to get more used to having three screens. Let's see. Yeah, that's just a very simple. There's the wall is sort of crumbled down. You can see the sky from within, but otherwise it's an empty little chamber.
Okay. And then Keeley will step back up and say, mission complete, we can go now.
Go. Let's go.
I've opened all the doors.
Did you exclaim in character, or was that just...
Mission complete. That sounded like character.
Yeah.
No, but like when you opened the door before and you said, "Oh no, guys," was that like...
No, sorry, that was a joke.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. I was...
Where's Vincent going?
Mission complete. Was it not
Go back.
complete?
Can
Go
we
back to
leave
college.
can we leave as a group so you don't die along the way?
Opening doors that you've never gone to yet.
Yeah, the Keeley.
Everybody
there's
hold
one more
hands.
door.
Everybody hold hands. I will go first. I'm door opener in case anything shuts.
Are you inspecting anything here or just leaving it?
Sir, anything?
Can I roll a general perception check on the room?
Sure.
God, I love this music.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
Pretty good.
Good choice. Yeah. 23.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you take a look in this room. You don't see anything apparent of value or interest, but you just get a feeling, and you go to the bed and feel under it.
That
And
is just.
You feel that there is something underneath, and as you grab it and take it out, you see this leather sack that was attached to the bottom of the bed, filled with what feels like coins and maybe other things.
It's always under the bed. Always.
Shaka, 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 shaka. Huh, okay. And she'll put it in her bag. She'll look at it later. Right now her priority is getting the dwarf out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Keeley, there is a door to the left once you leave this area.
That hasn't been opened yet?
That has not been opened yet.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What are y'all doing?
Well, I'm gonna go open that door.
And I'm a
I'm
follow.
gonna hurry behind, yeah.
Yeah.
Down here?
Yeah, huh? Just keep on going straight.
I have lost my map also. I need to find that.
Door's more important.
Sorry,
than that,
gotta
dude.
keep friend
Gotta do
safe.
the
Door!
door. Door thing.
Door.
All right.
I open door.
Okay. So you open. Okay, hold on. Let's see here.
We're making this really difficult.
No, it's completely
Sorry.
fine.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Well, you open the door. No, it's actually, it is, you don't need to enter it because, well, you notice it is shut with a heavy wooden bar.
Oh, okay.
Is it on
I
our?
smack it.
But you can lift the wooden
Yeah.
bar and
Oh.
open it.
I-
Like, it's not
I
not
mean-
We do
locked.
that.
I'm the professional door opener, and this door needs to be opened. So yes, lift the bar.
Okay, so you lift the bar.
And I hand it to Vincent.
Oh,
Within,
you.
And
you
then
see
Oh
this
my.
large creature that
God.
seems to not be very happy. What do y'all do?
hi, buddy. She's just standing there. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. We
And it
want.
starts running toward you.
Is it on a chain?
No,
No.
no. What do you do?
I am going to brace myself for impact, but
Okay.
I'm going to
Is
try to.
Vincent in a wall?
What?
He's like next to the wall, I think.
Okay, I guess that's fine.
I.
Yeah, that's fine. I
Okay.
don't know. You can be there.
Am
That's
I
fine.
in the wall?
Kind of. But you guys can two stand there. That's fine. So you're
So
blocking its way.
yeah, I'm blocking its way. I'm bracing myself for impact, but I'm trying to tell it that we mean it no harm. I don't know.
So the
if I
door
can-
is still open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I throw some grick meat in there? The cooked stuff?
Uh,
Just chuck it through the door?
Sure. Make an animal handling check.
Please roll high.
All right. All right. Sure. It gets some grick meat and starts munching it, but it does seem to eat it very fast.
Okay.
It's not
Can-
much for this creature.
Can I
Oh man, this is another GG moment.
can I pull out some rations and kind of like toss like a portion of it to it and make sure it sees me doing it, and then maybe hold out the rest of the rations in the palm of my hand?
Sure. Make an animal handling check as well.
Yes!
Yeah!
Good
Good job!
So do you have any specific intention with this?
I just kind of want to calm it down from what its terror is, and then
It seems to work out.
yeah, in a
Yep.
quick glance, I want to see if there's any windows or anything like that it could possibly fit through, and if not, then I will
no.
kind of just tell everybody, get out of the way, this guy wants to run.
So there are the arrow slits around here, or I guess this one you can see, but it is shut. You cannot. It's barred, sort of thing. There comes no light comes into this this tower.
Got it. So yeah, if it takes the food from my hand, I will tell it, go be free, and then I will like push everybody off to the side so we can give it a
Wait.
clear path.
Be free? We could try making it our pet.
We are not taming
Why
that
would you-
creature.
Have it as a companion.
What happened to
You
our
wanna
last
just
pet?
Let it go?
We are letting it go. It has been trapped here. It needs freedom.
We'll take better care of it, but like having a pet like that, I mean that'd be pretty unstoppable.
Does it run by as we get out of the way?
So after a short while, it eats what it has. It sees the door being open, and the path clear, so it starts booking it through here.
Goodbye, friend.
God damn it. Okay.
Now the true question is, if I come in here and look to where it was laying. Is there an egg?
There. Let's
worth-
see. If I roll over a 15, there is an egg. There is no egg.
Damn it!
Unfortunately.
Good try.
Yeah,
that
good.
was my initial intention. I'm not gonna lie, Chris.
Can I
Like,
minor
we'll
illusion?
get it to the net just afterwards.
Can
What
I
was that?
Can I minor illusion an egg?
Make a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Oh.
Or actually, what is minor illusion? Yeah, I think it's only somatic.
And material.
Yeah. But it's about your hand dexterity.
Yeah.
So you do make an egg appear, but Keeley also notices there is no egg, and then there is
Yeah, then
what
there
looks like
suddenly
an
is
illusion of
one.
an egg. Or maybe, I guess you don't see through the illusion, but an egg just appears out of thin air, and you see Vincent do some strange hand movements.
Keeley just like sighs and hangs her head and walks over to where the egg is, and then turns to face Vincent and slowly starts pulling out her sword. Like,
Oh.
like,
Oh.
you need to stop trying to do this to me because this is the third time.
I'm a back up.
And as he backs up, she will put the sword away.
Yeah.
And
So
then she will
just
walk forward.
there's some box text here, just quick. The upper floors of this tower have collapsed to create a hollow silo at least 30 feet high, and the upper reaches of the room are lost in shadow. Dust, rubble, and broken glass cover the floor, and old work tables and bookshelves lie strewn to the south. In the middle of the room, there is no longer a hulking beast with an owl's head, or looks like a mangy bear with an owl's head, which is an owl bear. So the question is, would anyone perceive this tower? Look into it more clearly.
This one? The one that we just went in?
Yeah, the tower.
Yeah, I would look around since I literally walked inside, looked at the fake egg, and then turned around and was like, Vincent, knock it off. Like,
Yeah, it makes sense. So make a perception check.
sure. Perception. Boop. 19.
So you notice the first level of this tower seems quite barren, but you notice there is a small ledge on the second floor. Sort of the second floor is pretty much gone, but there is a small part of it still left, and you can see there a chest, a wooden chest on that little ledge.
Ooh.
It's about 15 feet up.
Tanwen! I need a boost!
You. What are we boosting for?
I need to get that thing, and I will point up towards the chest.
Okay, cool. Can I roll to look?
Go ahead and roll an athletics check with advantage, I'd say.
Oop.
Because boost is you're doing a teamwork here.
Yeah.
So yeah, you definitely boost up Keeley so that Keeley can grab onto the ledge and get herself up onto the ledge and take a look into the chest.
Yeah, I would pop it open before I would decide whether it's worth like trying to get it down or not.
Is there a map?
I don't know. Boink. What's inside?
So as you look inside,
Mimic. No, I'm kidding.
exactly.
It eats
Please-
you.
Please don't do that to me.
It is unlocked, and you find, well, it's hard to tell, but I'll just say for the ease of it, 90 electrum pieces, because they really liked electrum pieces in this campaign. 120 gold pieces, a potion of healing, because you recognize it, and 2 scrolls.
So, did you say
You definitely
90
not-
or 19?
90,
90. Okay.
and 120 GP.
Got it.
120, not 100.
Got it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna close the lid of the box and say, "Okay, Tanwen, you're gonna catch 2 things. First, the box, and then when she's ready, I'm gonna push the box down to her and she can catch it."
Okay,
Okay.
make a saving throw.
Strength save.
Yeah. All right.
Nice,
Nice.
good catch.
So, and this for a normal person would be like they'd take damage from that falling on them, but you are a muscular dragonborn and you have no problem taking it onto you. And you peer inside and also see all this electrum and gold, as well as the potion of healing that did not get damaged on the fall, and 2 scrolls.
Okay, I'm assuming Keeley also wants me to catch her.
Yep.
So,
Me next.
and then another. Do you want another strength save for Keeley?
Yeah, not really, but sure.
Yay!
Hey, me next.
It's like a beautiful, beautiful Olympic dive, and
Oh, yeah.
I catch her deftly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll count up the experience for the previous battle, but this owlbear gave you 700 experience divided.
Wow.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's
so
sweet.
that is 140 experience each. One
For all of that?
For just the owlbear.
Just letting the owlbear out.
Yeah.
140.
Defeating it or releasing it. Yes. And I'll count out the other stuff. What do you guys want to do?
Leave.
I want to
Yeah.
loot the other bodies and see if we can find a map.
All right. Cool. Sure. You find on them what they're wearing, and nothing else really. So you can you find long swords on and long bows on the hobgoblins, a morning star, a javelin on King Grol, some wolf teeth on the wolf, and the doppelganger is very naked. Actually,
It was
Is
punching
he?
people.
I think he's wearing clothes because the changing the form doesn't put clothes on, so he's got some clothes, or they've got some clothes. I don't know, whatever.
Did we?
So
Is the 90 electrum and 120 gold split between everyone, or is that a total?
90 and
24 and
120
18 each.
total. Yeah, so
Okay.
Keeley wrote down what per person is.
And then it was
And you also received 140 experience, unless you missed that.
got it.
I did miss that.
That was my next question.
So yeah, that was for the owlbear. I haven't added up the other. I'm gonna do that now. But what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna give the potion of healing to Vincent
Oh,
and just kind of shake my head a little bit.
thank you.
So for story standpoint, just from my knowledge, who does
Mhm.
not have a potion of healing on them?
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I have at least a couple, but I don't have them on my character sheet, so I'm not sure.
Okay, so probably at least one for you, Silas.
Probably.
Okay. Tanwen?
Tanwen does not have
I
one.
definitely hoarded
Okay.
some.
Yeah. After our first fight, I don't blame you at all.
Let me see if I wrote that down.
Keeley has one. Vincent, do you have 2 now or just 1?
I had 0 before you gave
Okay.
me any.
Cool. What does Virven have? Does he have 1?
Virven On his character sheet, he has none.
Okay. I'm a firm believer that everybody should have at least one health potion on them at all times. That's just me. So I like to try to keep track of that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Does
double
D&D
check.
Beyond not have regular potions of healing in the list?
It
They
does.
should.
You have to search healing.
Healing potion
I'm looking up healing
or
in the
potion.
potion section, and it's giving me Greater, Superior, and Supreme.
Just
Goes into equipment and then manage equipment and just write potion.
yeah, just type in healing. Don't actually do it under potion. For some reason, it's not there.
Yeah, it's called potion of healing, and the other ones are healing potions. So
Yeah,
That
it's
is
Weird.
it's stupid.
indubitably dumb.
I think you have 2, Dieter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
That
pretty sure you
sounds-
do. Because
that
I wrote
sounds
here
right.
that there's 2, and then we found malachite as well, right? Was that you that found that?
Malachite, oh god.
We found 5 pieces of malachite. And then there was a long sword there too.
That was given to Vincent.
Vincent has it.
because
I don't know
Silas-
what it was
I
from.
got the long sword. I didn't get the malachite.
Oh, okay.
Silas
Yeah, I
took-
have a feeling Dieter has the potions and malachites then.
Yeah, I think you're
So-
right. I know I took a potion from that sex. We were like, yeah, let's
Yeah.
spend it on the healer.
Yeah,
But-
you had one previously from the session before, Keeley.
That's right.
Yeah. So what you found there was a bunch of gold and silver, 5 malachites, and you can add worth 15 gold each because you've been with them for a while. And then you had 2 healing potions and a spell scroll of augury that is on Virven.
Okay.
Cool.
So two healing potions. Maybe you gave one to someone, but you probably have at least one from that. So you had 3 goblins and all that in that room. So I believe you can add an additional 260 experience points each.
260?
Yeah.
Da, da, da,
Plus the
da,
140 we got just now.
260.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, almost halfway there, guys. Level
So
4. Level
should
4.
be 400 in total.
I'm sorry, what was the other experience set?
260 and 140.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. So 400 in total, 260 and 140.
Just want to confirm. Does everyone have 1,680 right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh. Huh.
Just set it to that if you don't, Dieter.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Yeah, because you have less experience than the others. You can see on your sheet.
I
might
changed it.
You might not have added the 15 goblins and the 4 hobgoblins.
I told you guys to do that for me.
Oh, sorry.
I might have.
My bad.
Yeah. Well, that didn't do no problems. So Gundren is still saying, "I know my map is somewhere here. I do not know where it is.
Oh, where did you leave it?
They took it from me."
Okay, did you see any kind of storage area when you were brought in here?
Did you see any anything on the king on that bugbear?
Can I
What's the-
search them?
Yeah,
I-
you searched the bugbear.
I did
there.
search them and they didn't have it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So no, there's nothing on them.
Okay.
Where could they have hidden this, or who could have
You
taken
know-
it?
Do you really need that map? We saved Gungear. We can bring him back, and then we get a reward, and then we're good.
But we need to. The lost mine, the Wave Echo caves are an important thing for us to have found, and I cannot find it without the map.
Is it on the? Did we check the doppelganger?
Yeah, you did, and nothing. She was wearing nothing.
Well, sir, I'm not very interested in this lost echo wave cave thing. I'm just interested in you getting back to Phandalin. So let's take you back to Phandalin.
It's fine.
I mean, we need to look while we're here. Like, come on. Did we miss any spots?
Like Keeley take something. I don't know.
Is there any doors I haven't opened yet?
There are.
There are.
Okay, let's go.
Oh my god. I need to find these doors.
What's over here?
What's up here?
Vincent will begrudgingly follow the group.
There's an opening up here. Keeley will shout.
Yeah, there's a up there. There's a curtain.
And she throws open the curtain without any remorse for what might be behind it. She opened a
Yeah.
room with an owlbear. Why not?
And you open up into.
Whoosh.
What? Oh, that just removes everything. Okay, well, whatever. So you open up into the outside world.
Oh, it's bright out here. Ah!
Yeah, it strikes your eyes because that wasn't very nice of some to do.
That was more surprising than the owlbear.
Done this one before.
Ow.
Was there nothing in there?
Keeley went into that. Yeah, it's quite.
Oh, we checked it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else is left?
Keeley's backpack. Yeah.
Okay, you know what? You guys can keep on doing this. I'll wait outside and read my book.
Yeah, go wait outside.
Yeah, you probably gotta study more. Oh, the door's over here from when we first entered way forever ago.
Oh.
I'm gonna open this
Also,
door.
I just remembered, and it's 20 past 8.
Oops.
No, or whatever time it is there. We're ending in 40 minutes. Should we just push through it and not take a break, or do you want to take a break?
I'm probably no break.
Or play for 2 more hours.
I don't know about 2 more hours, but I will play until 12.
Do you want to take a break?
I don't need one personally.
I can push through.
Dieter?
Push through.
Let's go.
Okay, pushing through. So Keeley opens this door to a very small chamber. Tanwen opens this door into another chamber that has some text in it. Let's look at the text. See
I
here.
think I found the goblin that Virven kicked out.
So,
Where is he? Off the map?
Yeah.
oh, he's there.
In the corner.
He's there. He's outside, but so old casks of salted meat and sacks of rotting grain fills this storage area. Among the supplies, you see a bloody suit of chainmail, a heavy crossbow, and an unsheathed longsword with an emblem of Neverwinter worked into its hilt. And as Gundren is following along, he says, "Oh, my equipment! Wonderful!" And he will put on the gear if you allow him to.
Yeah, of course.
All right. So he's taking his good time putting that on.
And I'm gonna open this door.
Yeah. So there's a door.
Boop.
And you enter into the hobgoblin barracks. 4 plain straw pallets and bedrolls are lined up on the floor of this barracks. Brackets on the walls hold a number of weapons. Spears, swords, morning stars, and more. The north wall shows signs of damage, but the floor is swept clean of rubble. So here you can take weapons if you so want to. There is even a list of them. There are 5 spears, 4 long swords, 3 morning stars, 2 great swords, and a fine quarterstaff, looking mighty fine.
Ooh. Can I snag the mighty fine quarterstaff?
Yeah, and as you pick it up, it's surprisingly light, and it has stylized feathers engraved on it.
Ooh, pretty.
It weighs 1 pound.
Oh. Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
Normal quarterstaff weighs 4 pounds, a fourth of its normal weight.
She like kind of like tosses it up and catches it, tosses it up and catches it. She's like, I like this one.
All right.
And she will slip it onto her back. And Keeley now has a quarterstaff.
Do.
I mean, should we go get Vincent and offer him some stuff? Or is he pouting outside? Or are we just gonna let him?
Or reading.
Or reading,
Do
yeah.
I get any reward for reading? Do I learn anything new, or is it just like a review on some old stuff?
Make a history check.
Make a history check? Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
Yeah. So you.
New
find
lesson today,
this-
guys.
You find a continuation on how to whisper without others hearing, and if you imbue it with some magic, you could do this whispering from far away. So you whisper, and someone very far away can hear you, and no one else hears you.
Oh shit!
And if you don't have the message spell, do you have the message spell?
I do not.
You learn the message spell.
Oh my god, that's awesome! I just
Message!
get a cantrip for going to class.
Yeah, well, that's what
Dude,
class is
that's-
for.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what class is for.
I learned a new trick, guys.
Learn the basics. That's awesome. That's like one of the best cantrips too.
Yeah.
See, this is how a bard is really meant to play.
Yeah. So, what do you guys do? Gundren takes a while and is now equipped with his chainmail longsword. I did not. I've only been following you guys. I have not found anything else. Anything else. Yeah, me too, of course.
Can I go
Clock?
back? Sorry?
So just, I don't know. I guess out of character, Keeley has stuff in her bag that nobody has looked into.
Keeley's wandering around like, where is this
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah. But I don't know if you remember that, but
I don't think Keeley would really care. I think her priority would be getting him to stay safety, and then she
Yeah.
would go through the stuff.
yeah.
Oh god, this makes it even better.
What was it in the chest, basically? But we don't know that.
There was a pouch underneath the bed.
Oh.
Just put in her backpack immediately.
Because it was jingling, remember? It was like jingle, jingle, jingle.
jingle,
Goes,
And so Gundren, disappointed, says, all right, I will be very appreciative if you help me get back home. Back to Phandelver.
yes,
See what
let's
we can do now.
get
Wait.
back.
I looked away for 2 seconds.
Alright.
Dynamic lighting is scary.
Yeah. So imagine how my horror game will be. It'll be exciting.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yes.
When is this happening?
I need to be part of it.
End of October. So you go back to the world map that has no dynamic lighting to it because there is nothing dynamic about a world map, unless you wanted to do anything else on before you left.
I think we got everything.
I agree.
Yeah, I think you did. I can confirm. All right, so you're back
Hey.
on
Plate tectonics are dynamic.
plate tectonics are dynamic. Yes, that's true. But I don't know how to visually represent that the dynamic lighting in a world map.
Mm.
So I will go back to reveal area kind of bullshit.
I see your issue.
So I'll reveal this here square, and I'll just reveal it says Cragmaw Castle. So that's where you guys are. Where do you want to go? You
Are there
came
any
from
squirrels nearby?
squirrels?
Yeah.
Let's see if I think I'll just roll a d20 and see if it's above a 10. Okay, so there are 3 squirrels having a party.
Tell Virven, hey Virven, go get those squirrels to lead us back home to Phandelver.
Oh, okay. So he turns into a squirrel and goes. He finds another acorn hidey hole.
Gotta
And
get the loot.
you gotta get the loot. And returns shortly afterwards and says, "Well, I got some acorn. It's very delicious. I think if we go south, we will find the way. It's that direction." And he points
That's
south.
good enough for me. Start going south then.
Yeah. So you start traversing south. Who is leading the way? There will be a survival check here. So you don't have a ranger along with you.
Keeley might. She has a +5.
Yeah.
Can I help
I guess
Keeley or no?
Tanwen has a +6. Or sorry.
What?
Virven has a +6.
Okay, can I assist Virven so he has advantage?
Sure. Because you are proficient with it. I'd say you can. No, you're not.
I am
so you
not.
cannot.
Okay,
Yeah,
got
no.
it. No
I'd
worries.
say
I am half proficient. Can I give him half advantage?
are, but Tanwen is also proficient. So if you'd like to help,
I'll
Tanwen,
help.
you can. So Virven is finding your way back south
Squirrel form.
in furball form.
Aw.
Yeah. He'll have some squirrels leading you the way. So squirrels are part of the party for a while. And you traverse south. So you came here. You were on the path in the morning, and then you traversed here, and each square is 5 miles. Was that it? 5 miles. Yes, each X is 5 miles. So that's 5, 10, 15. So it would be kind of when you leave Cragmaw Castle, it's actually quite dark. So that whole revealing of the curtains was not a shocking light, but oh, it's nighttime. So you did not get blinded previously.
Oh, it's Diark.
It's dark. So you could actually rest at the castle or do that in the wilderness. Which one? What do you want to do?
I feel more comfortable in the wilderness.
I have to agree. I am very concerned that people will show back up in the castle. Like, we did not take all of them out.
Mm-hmm. So, are you guys taking watches?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, we should.
Who takes first watch?
I don't mind taking first watch.
All right. So make a perception check. All right.
17.
So you've found a small, nice area that you have bedded down, and you're sitting around hearing the sounds of the nature, but nothing particularly interesting happens. At one point, there seems to be some hares or something that are a bit curious but don't approach very close, and disappear into the darkness. Are you keeping a fire going, I guess? You don't have dark vision.
Yeah, I keep a fire going.
Forest fires? I guess you don't need to take that into consideration. Your watch ends peacefully. Taking a second watch.
I'll do it.
Okay. So you sprint into a wakeful state as you ran from a larger Leonin in your dreams and wake up.
Nonsense. I would have fought him.
Oh, well, you were fighting a slightly
I
larger,
might have.
but
I don't know.
you did not conclude that dream as Tanwen woke you up.
Oh.
It's your turn.
All right. Keeley will take final watch.
All right, so make a perception check, Silas. All right. We'll see. So during your watch, you hear as some creatures that seem to be flying. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. Something is approaching you as you are taking your watch, but you do not see it. You just hear something getting closer.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. Okay, let's deal with it.
Are you waking up the party?
Fine, let's deal with it. Ugh.
Ugh.
I'll
Wake up the party?
no.
Wake up
Alright.
all the weird noises.
Okay. Do you keep the fire going? Do you have dark?
No. I would have snuffed it out.
All right. Cool.
Because I'm cool like that.
Indeed, you are. So let's see here. I'll just deal with this. So, okay. So, unfortunately, I'll just take this random road map. Can you see Silas?
I'm blind again.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So
I
you
don't have that many hit points, though, unless we took a short
Yeah.
rest to get here.
no. So this would be a not updated thing. So you can change to what you have.
Got it.
I don't remember.
Let me check.
Can you help me out there, buddy?
I'll do that. It was Cragmaw Castle. Let's see there. So Silas has 23 out of
Because I'm
30.
sleeping.
It's complete darkness because we're sleeping.
Didn't we also do a short rest at Cragmaw? So
No.
No, we
No.
just left.
Nope.
not this last session.
Yeah,
I think we did.
Yeah, we did.
Probably.
We don't. How
We-
many?
We
didn't
played
have.
cards, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
But we
played
don't
cards.
have that many hit dice, right?
You have 3 hit dice total. So
Yeah.
So adjust your hit points accordingly. So combat erupts because things are flying at you, and everyone is blinded because there is no light source. So this is exciting.
Burnout.
Let's see here. Roll for initiative.
Hey, look, the same roll.
Bum bum
Yeah.
bum 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 bum.
It's hold on. Where is it? Where is it? So so these are actually sized tiny. So they are the size of those goblins that I previously drew. As these flying creatures, like creepy-looking bats, come flying at you. I'd say everyone is surprised except Silas.
I'm definitely surprised because I can't see shit.
If I were to deal with them, then I definitely would have been on that side of the field.
Sure, yeah, because you hear the sound from there.
Oh, he can see. What is?
Yeah, it's because you don't have dark vision. That's
Yeah,
how
I
it
know.
works. This is how dynamic lighting works. Yeah.
Dynamic lighting is awesome.
I'm assuming Keeley's still sleeping.
Yeah, but you're also
Yeah.
blind. I guess you have to use your action to see. I don't know how that light works.
My eyes aren't open, yeah.
So there we go. Okay. And now I have to add turns. Or I guess I'll just add one because it's
Those look like skinned flying squirrels.
Ugh.
scary. Okay, so let's adjust. So, and then they go. So they come out of the air, fly at Silas because you are there. So one flies for 15, which does not hit you because you are taking a guard, so you are definitely fully geared. Another one for a 16, attacking you for 6 damage.
Mhm.
And it attaches to you. So its beak is inside of you. A third one flies up to you and misses. Fourth one flies up to you and also attaches to you for 4 damage. The fifth is missing, and the 6th one is coming up. They do have 40 feet, so they can fly up to you. For 7 damage, and 3 are are stuck in, and then it is your turn.
Well, I'm gonna claw one of them off, but I'd also like to swig a potion.
Mhm.
Oh, actually, just for that last one.
Yeah. Reaction. Okay.
Can I like it's not attached to me.
Yeah, you regained 7 hit points as.
And it's not attached to me because I had
Yeah.
smacked it out of the air.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, great. Can I get a? I presume I can't exactly use my glaive on something attached to me. So could I
You
do
can.
like a what?
I'd say you can because there is no restriction for a glaive, even though logically it doesn't make sense. You can do it.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm not going to use my claws. I'd also like to take a healing potion.
Okay, so an action for healing potion or attack.
Um,
So doing the action for healing potion, you get full hit points. Not a bonus action, but you always get the 10.
Mm.
huh.
Your choice.
I'll attack it while I'm calling out to the others.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you strike one. It has 2 hit points, so you kill it.
Yeah.
So one is down. One of them is attached to you. So one
Yes.
down.
One of the two.
One is still attached to you.
Yes.
All right. Is that your turn?
I guess so.
Then it is Vincent's turn.
Okay.
As you start to wake up with the stuff happening, Silas screaming.
No, wait.
What?
I apologize.
Okay.
Action surge.
Ah.
So I can get
yes.
another one off.
Yes. That's a thing.
Actually, I'll just action surge so I can use a potion.
All right. You can do that too.
Which is 2d4 plus 2, so 10. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's 10. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So Vincent, your turn.
So, since I can't really see, and I'm very low on health, I'll just do a potion of healing.
Okay. Everyone spending their potions here.
Yeah. So, did you say if I take an action, I get the full health?
Yeah. So basically, it's always an action, but you get full health.
So I'd get 10, or would I get my max HP?
No, 10.
Okay.
What the healing maximally can do.
And that will be it for me.
All right. You do hear the direction in which they are. They're coming from the southeast.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So you can try move there.
Oh no, I do not want to move there.
Okay. Keeley,
All right.
you wake up. Things seem to be very near you.
Yes. With Keeley's vision, may I please have the view of the field?
So you cast the spell. Is that an action?
No, I have the natural vision.
Oh, you always
dark
have it.
vision. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's imbued on my character. It's the spell to give it to everybody else.
right. Okay, definitely. There you go. You see everything.
Hey, look, there I am.
Hey, look, there you are. I see you. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I'm going to get up from being prone,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to clap my hands together, and a burst of twilight light is going to leave me, and I will actually cast Eyes of Night so that everybody
Mm-hmm.
actually
Am I 10 feet within?
you are, but Tanwen isn't.
You can move into range.
I'll move here, and if this guy wants an attack of opportunity, he can take it.
No, but one does get. One of them is attached to Silas. So a 24,
That
and it
hits.
attaches to you.
Okay. I'll
So you have a thing poking out of you.
take the little guy with me, and then I will clap my hands together and say a prayer. and grant everybody. I'm not sure where Virven is. I don't see him again on the map. I'm
Oh, you
guessing
don't?
he's
Yay, I
probably
can
next to
see.
Tanwen, would be my guess. So if he is, then all of them would be within reach of me giving them
Oh,
dark vision.
he's on the same square as you are.
Oh, is he? Am I standing on him? Yeah, I am.
I added the updated token.
Excuse me. Yeah, so if I could for my action, I would move there, I would cast a spell, and then I'd probably just move back to here and call it a day. So I'm not standing on him.
Yeah. All right. Sure.
Wait, are these things the enemies? These little
Yes.
guys?
Yep.
Yes.
They're
Little
nothing, dude.
things are. So one is attached to Keeley at the moment. One is attached to Silas at the moment.
Look at how cute it is.
And so the ones attached to Keeley and Silas are just draining you straight up.
Oh,
So
God.
Silas takes 4 damage. Keeley takes 5 damage.
Oh, shit.
And the other ones are just attacking Silas. They are not intelligent beings. So they all hit you for 5 plus 9 plus 7. So that's 16. 21 total.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I'm down.
And they're all attached to you.
Silas is down.
Oh, God.
No.
I don't have any spell slots to heal you.
So make a death saving throw.
It is my turn.
Yes.
Where?
So if you make your character's hit points 0 on D&D Beyond, you should be able
Oh,
to. There's a d20 between failures and successes. Like that.
aha! I found it. Did that? Oh.
Damn!
Well done.
Hell yeah!
Hi guys.
So, that reminds me. I don't remember how that rule worked, and Alex told me that it's at
I'm
the end.
up and I have a hit point.
1 hit point.
Yeah. Okay. Whenever you
Wait.
start your turn with 0 hit points, you must make a special saving throw. Blah blah blah. So that would mean that it's at the beginning of your turn.
Oh, oh yeah.
Yes!
Just double checking. Does it take your action?
No, I
Oh.
don't think so.
A
Alex
death
said
save?
that
I don't know.
Action, right?
Rolling 20. Okay. Yeah. No, you just take your action. Yeah. So you have a bunch of them. All of them are attached to you, and a 10 unfortunately misses.
They're
These
so
are
tiny and they're stuck to me. I
yeah.
should be able to get a hit on a 10.
Yeah. So that's your turn. I guess.
Oops.
To
I
be
hope I-
fair, they
okay.
sound like mosquitoes.
Yeah. Tanwen. Oh, sorry. I'll add the goofy bat boy too. But Tanwen, you can take your turn, and then I'll add Virven after you.
I'm gonna
Oh, wait.
go over here and I'm gonna try to. Well, I'm not gonna use an axe, but I am gonna try to peel some of these things off.
Uh-huh.
Ow!
I'm sorry. Maybe I could use like something to pry it, like my hand axe, not to throw it at him, but like to.
You can punch them.
Can I what? Punch them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I'll do that. That's a
Yeah.
good idea.
Okay. So you punch one to death.
Nice.
You just
To
blue.
death.
They are very, very easy to kill. They're like mosquitoes
Yeah.
or like 2 cats.
Mosquitoes that suck out an organ every time instead of like
That just sounds
an
like a
ounce
Canadian
of blood.
mosquito.
And then, all right, then we have Virven. Virven will get up. Oh, what's going on? And he's gonna cast Shillelagh and try to bonk one of them.
Bunk.
Bonk attack.
Shillelagh. So Shillelagh bonks one of them to death, and then it is Vincent's turn.
Is the dwarf with us?
Oh yeah, the dwarf is also with you. Yeah,
Okay.
sure. So he'll take an action as well. He'll just, I don't know. I'll make another shillelagh. So another is bonked by the dwarf.
Nice.
Actually, yeah.
I will cast Vicious Mockery at this one, I guess.
I think there's only one left. I think.
I'll cast Vicious Mockery on him.
What do you say?
No wonder you're so fat with all this blood you're stealing. Bam. Instantly
It's, wisdom saving throw.
If he's wise enough, he'll realize he's not that fat.
Oh no! Because he has 2 hit points, so that would have killed him. But he's
No. He knows he's not fat.
yeah. Exactly.
Guys, help!
He's tiny boy.
Guys, he's gonna knock me down again!
Small to be fat.
If he gets his turn, I'm coming down again.
He takes it as a compliment.
It's like, thank you. I look voluptuous for me.
There's one attached to you, Keeley, and there's one on Silas still, or not attached to Silas. No,
I thought it
actually,
was.
there's
All of
one-
them are, except for
Yeah.
the one on Keeley.
Yeah, so one is attached to Silas, one is attached to you, Keeley. What do you do?
Hey,
Help!
hey. This is not fun, guys. This is not fun. I do not feel good. Bong.
On which one?
Bing
Oh,
bong.
it's a
The
bong.
one
this
that's
time.
on my face.
Okay, the
You
big
do
bomb.
bing bong in your own face.
I am. And
The
I
big
wince
bong.
because it's really loud.
It drops to the ground dead.
Yay.
Ugh.
Silas goes unconscious.
Yep. And then immediately,
Come on, another 20.
Come on.
20!
Ah, well,
You're
it's
good though. You're
A
good though.
success.
Virven is gonna do a shillelagh.
this is embarrassing.
No, actually, Tanwen goes first.
Oh, sorry. Okay, then I'll do the same unarmed strike again.
Mm-hmm. Punch that.
Nope.
Ah!
No,
Ah! No!
Oh,
no, I don't. Please.
Ah!
you are using your unarmed strikes in order to really make an effort not to punch Silas. So you
Yeah.
You don't-
Okay, good.
Oh!
Oh, thank God.
I accept that alternative.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't think critical fumbles.
Oh, thank
So,
God.
Virven is then going to yet another time do his shillelagh and fail. Vincent, your turn.
Vicious Mockery again!
All right. So he fails.
Yes!
You could roll a 1.
Oh my God.
Uh,
Oh, it's 4. Okay, so it's sorry, I missed that. So
4 damage.
the 0 fails, and the Sturge falls down dead.
Sturge? I didn't know it was a Sturge.
These are Sturges.
I used to say it was like
My
bat things.
words are so
Oh.
powerful.
They're Sturges.
I did not hear Sturge.
I did not.
Education
I
does you
never
good.
said Sturge.
Mm-hmm.
So a pile of these creatures are lying on top of an unconscious Silas. What do you guys do?
Keeley's gonna fall down on her butt, exhausted, and then touch Silas with Spare the Dying,
All right.
and then fall back on her back because she has 6 hit points.
Yeah.
She's exhausted.
I pat Pete Keeley's head. There.
Hi, tired.
This is the one time I'll be nice to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That was exhausting.
I take a sturge and I skewer it and cook it over the fire and offer some to Keeley.
From the ground, she will reach up and take the piece and take a bite, not really giving two shits. And then she says, take one of Silas's potions from his pocket and give it to him. As she like lays back down, she's like, I have no spell slots, so I can't help.
That's
I've
fair.
got no spell slots or bardic inspiration. I'm nothing.
Okay, well, I'll give Silas one of his potions then.
Okay. So
Cool.
you can get their potion.
Leap.
So
Okay.
Silas heals up to 10.
It's a 10.
How do
Yeah.
you turn your token?
If you click
Sure.
on it, there's a blue box on top.
Oh.
You can hold it and sort of drag it.
May is gonna turn all
everybody
of her
passes
tokens.
out. We sleepy. Oh, I can't control Virven, or I would help him sleep too.
Force him down. So we're short resting?
No, you're long resting.
Oh my god, thank you.
We're trying to.
So I guess Silas finishes his rest. I'll say the rest of the night goes by uneventful, and we can end the session there. And you can
I'll get a long rest.
Yeah.
Guys, did you know about party time?
Dude,
What is
party
that?
time.
What?
I don't know.
What is party time?
the
What?
fuck?
You gotta click it. You gotta click that area.
Click what?
Click the spot, Kenzie.
What
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 spot?
spot?
What?
Wait, hold on.
That
Ew.
spot.
Oh my god!
I'm not
What?
understanding this.
Oh my
Not
god! So on your character sheet, directly above where the anvil and hammer are, there's an open blank spot. Just start clicking around there. Dieter,
Yeah.
that's freaking genius.
Anvil and hammer.
Whoa!
There, Chris found it.
Damn. Okay.
What does it do?
It
I-
parties.
I don't know.
It
I'm
literally
kind of
does.
looking that up to see if any. Here, does anything look particularly different?
No. Wait. What?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, on the D&D Beyond.
It doesn't seem to
Yeah,
do anything.
Nothing is different.
It's just
Wait, hold
It's
on.
just a dancing rainbow wizard. It's
So,
it's the
It actually
Technicolor Dream
changes the
Wizard.
colors of text when you
No.
hover over them? No?
Yeah,
No,
no,
it
it
doesn't.
What are we doing even?
It's
Sorry, Sammy. It's on our character sheets.
Sorry, dude.
I can see all
Cool.
your character sheets.
Okay, so up at the top, right above the hammer and anvil, if you go up to like the gray
Oh.
bar, over to the right of quarantine.
oh,
Oh!
hold it over.
If you hover
hold it
over
the
those,
buttons.
then
Yeah,
it does.
the menu.
That's all it does.
The menu
Oh.
braves out.
Oh, and look, if you go to like the pictures, like
Oh, they
hover
brave
down to
out
collections
too.
of my characters. Oh my gosh, the lantern
What?
flashes.
oh my god.
This
Oh,
is so cool. I love that they spend time doing this.
Oh, if you go to the
This
My
is
Homebrew
great.
collection, it looks like a wave of light is like passing through the window and reflecting on
Ooh,
the room.
fancy.
Look at that! Wow.
That's all it does. That's cool though.
Party time.
Why was this not always on? I don't understand. Like, brave wizard, you are my best friend. You will stay there. Thank you for finding that, Dieter. That's freaking awesome.
We need to share that in the
I-
Discord so everyone can enjoy it.
I didn't try to. I don't know how. I found it.
That's awesome. All right. Well, that being said, everybody say goodbye to YouTube.
YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye YouTube. Happy dungeon
Party on
delving.
YouTube.
Party on
Party.
YouTube. Party wizard on D&D Beyond, and happy dungeon delving, everyone.